Hi everyone, it's Lady Ray and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to do something different and I would probably call this a review, and we're going to review the Moonshot Tintfit Blur in 504 Wanted. I only bought this one shade because I don't want to overcommit, you know. I don't know if I like the formula, therefore I'm just gonna buy the shade that I feel like I'm going to wear the most on a daily. And I will also be including some Moonshot products, like other recommendation other than this. I have tried quite a few of the Moonshot products before, so if you want to know what are those products, make sure you stick to the end of this video. So it came in this like foil packaging. It's like has a really cute astronaut in this. I really love space galaxy themed kind of packaging. I think that's really cool. And even with this, the packaging is just so like pretty, like these watercolor, I think it's just so cute. And even though I only ordered one product, it did came with like a lot of samples. I have the cleansing oil cotton, the perfect cleansing foam. I have the 2 travel size of the multi-protection UV fixer and the tinted moisturizer. I haven't tried any of these, so if you guys want like a mini review in the future, just let me know in the comment section below. I guess let's just jump into the actual lip product itself. And here is the packaging. Ooh, I actually really love this like sleek and beige, kind of like this millennial pink almost kind of color. And I love that, you know, we get to see the actual lipstick color at the end of the tube. That's really helpful to identify the shade. And I do think that Moonshot packaging is pretty superior, other than the line where they have the Lisa picked edition. I thought those packaging looks kind of cheap, but this one is like, it feels expensive. It's pretty standard doe foot applicator, maybe just slightly like smaller. There is like a slight scent to it. It smells like a fruity candy. So I'm just gonna directly swatch it on my lips. I do have a little bit of a lip balm left on my lips. It is the Laneige sleeping mask. I'm ashamed to admit it, I'm not the most hydrated queen, so my lips is kind of like always crusty. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this. And yes, of course, I have the Moonshot mirror. It's pretty cute. All right, is this close enough? I'm just gonna like try it here. Oh. Wow, that's very moussey. Whoa, pigment. This is like only one dip though so far. Wow, I can definitely do like a full like lip on this. I think I love this red. This is like, oh my god. This is more to the orangey side. I thought it was gonna be like a lot darker from the, you know, the pictures that they posted on Instagram, but this is definitely more warm, more orange tone, and I'm not hating it. This is my kind of red. I really love these kind of like warmish tone kind of red, but not like too neon, you know what I mean, like too bright blue tone. I think the only like classic blue tone red shade that I have is the Fenty Stunna lip paint in Uncensored, and that is one of my favorite red lip of all time. But I feel like this one is definitely more, it feels really comfortable, not drying at all. I mean, it has been like only less than a minute, so I'm gonna just give it a few more minutes to see if it dries down anymore, and we're gonna just blot it. Yeah, so these like definitely is not kiss proof and not mask proof, so this definitely do come off quite a bit. But let me check. Yeah, it does leave like a little like slight tint, but I'm not mad about it, you know, even though a lot of came off. Considering this is like the darkest shade of the range, I'm gonna assume that it's gonna have, you know, a stronger like after tint. So I'm hoping this is gonna be long lasting. So I'm just gonna reapply a little bit in the center of the lip, and then we're gonna go ahead with the wear test. Layering, I have no issue. It pretty much is just like a really comfortable lipstick, so I'm not mad at it. Let me be a little bougie and just like let my hair down for all y'all. I definitely feel like this shade would look really good on a lot of skin tones. Majority of people would suit this red color, and it's definitely like a fresh type of red, you know. It just brightens up your whole complexion, and just like, you know, it's a nice pop of color. What is the shade? Wanted? Am I supposed to feel like a criminal? Well, officer, if looking this good is a crime, then I'm guilty as charged. So I'm gonna continue my day. I have another video to film actually, and then I'm gonna eat dinner, and then maybe after that we'll check in again.
어디 가요?
Okay, listen, I can explain. So I just had a very eventful afternoon, I would say. I had to run an errand, so I was like wearing a mask for like almost for an hour, but I did separate it with like an extra piece of tissue just so my makeup wouldn't directly smudge on my mask. And then I had dinner, and it was good. I didn't vlog it though because like I was so hungry, like I couldn't even think of vlogging it. But the only way I can describe it is that I absolutely devoured that fried chicken, and I just annihilated, murder business, okay? So I wasn't exactly graceful while I was eating it, and I definitely did not try to like avoid smudging my lipstick off. I literally just like went ham and didn't care. And this is what we're left with. I'm actually pretty surprised it looks somewhat decent. Like it left a pretty nice tint, and that fried chicken was it was bomb, and it was there was definitely some oil in that, and I'm surprised it still stays somewhat decent. I definitely had like worse experiences when it comes to like, you know, fried chicken and lipstick, but yeah, I'm actually kind of shook. Like it's not bad at all. However though, I will be trying to like remove it off and try to reapply a little bit because I don't want it to mix in with the fried chicken oil, you know what I mean? So I probably need to edit a video first, then I'll check in with you with my final thoughts and final recommendations. So it has been another 2 hours, and I would say, shit, where's my mirror? I would say my lips are definitely still tinted. I am pretty impressed. Like the tint doesn't look patchy, you know? Well, I mean, it's not like perfect, but it's definitely better than a lot of the lip tint that I usually use. You know those really red one and watery that they would somehow just like clumps up on your dead skin and it just looks really shit? This one doesn't do that, and it's a lip moussey cream texture. It's crazy. Like I have another Moonshot favorite lip product like prior to this. I will have like a little comparison, but like the texture is pretty much the same as that, but just with a lot more tinted power. I'm gonna try to remove this with this micellar water, and let's see if it comes off, and I will try to apply it in a way that is with less product, so more gradient, and trying to blur it out, because the first application I tend to like to really lather on. If it's like a red lip, I like it really bold, so we're gonna try a little bit of a softer and more natural type of approach. So I tried to remove like as much as I could, and I must say, comparing to like a typical, you know, the water tinty type of lip tint, this is super easy to take off. It doesn't like, you know, have the super staining kind of effect that you usually have with those like red tinted lip, which this blows my mind. Like how can this texture be like so moussey and so comfortable on the lips, yet it's really like pigmented if you want it to be like really bold? and it has this stain that is pretty much like impeccable, and also it removes easily. Like, what is going on here? I'm just gonna quickly cover up my natural lip color so that we can achieve that gradient effect. I'm using the Moonshot cushion, the micro setting fit cushion in 301. Okay, so we're just gonna cover the edges. All right, let's try with less product and just gradually build it up if I feel like I need to. I'm just gonna dot, like 3 dots here maybe, and like 3 dots here. It blurs so effortlessly, like, wow. When it comes to like the blurring effect, it's pretty similar to my other favorite Moonshot one that I'll tell you later. Yeah, this is what a super light layer looks like. It's also so pretty. Wow, it's like a slight reddish nude. Like I like, who would have thought this could be a nude color as well? Oh, yo, that is so pretty. What? I don't usually go for like gradient lip. Even if I go for a gradient lip, I usually would like to mix 2 colors, you know, like a lighter one and then a deeper one. But this on itself and just like fade it out as a gradient, it's really pretty. It's very flattering. It's not like a weird tone on me, at least. Y'all need to get this. Y'all need to get this, okay? 504 Wanted, okay? That's the shade you need to get. I want to just quickly do a slight comparison of the other lip product that I like from Moonshot. It is the Cream Paint Light Fit Air in 505 Flower Child. This is so pretty. I literally got like a lot of people who are literally hooked on this lip product because it's so like lightweight, it's so creamy, it doesn't dry your lips, and it puts pretty well. The only thing that is different from this is that this one is like, it dries down more matte compared to this. Like, you can feel that cloud texture. This one is more like a, what do you call it, like a rose, like a petal kind of, you know, feel, like a satin. Yeah, satin. But this one is like more to the matte side, but also not completely dried down. I'm just gonna give you a slight shade comparison because this is also the darkest shade of this line. So I'm just gonna quickly like swatch that a little bit. Okay, so that is the Flower Child, and this one is the Tintfit Blur. Okay, so this is upon application, and can you see how this one, where if it's not like blurred or dried down, they're still kind of like glossy? So that's what I mean. Like this, so this one, once you apply it, it's pretty much matte. You can't really see any light reflecting off of it, but this one, it's like you can still have that kind of a glossy texture slightly. And once you blend it out though, it's like it just disintegrated, you know? It's like it just absorbed in the skin and absolutely looks like a tint. Like, it absolutely had that tint effect. So the way how I described it, you know, before is I felt like it was this, but they somehow elevated into to have like a, you know, like a tinting effect, and it's quite stunning. And as for the color, this one definitely comes off more red. I mean, if you're just looking at it, you know, from afar, you probably couldn't tell, you know, that differently. But this one is like a more softer kind of coral red, but this one, there's still like a depth to it, which I personally like. I'm gonna try to remove like half of it maybe. I mean, both relatively come off pretty easily. This one leave a slight tint, but I'm not complaining of that. It just means this one would probably be more long lasting, which it is. Yeah, so I don't know, like Moonshot, man, really got it right.
What was the cat's name?
Sorry, I just called a cat.
So I have the Instagram of Moonshot on my screen right now, and in case if there's any of you who would like to check out the other shades, I think it would be good if we look at some reference picture, you know. So the first one, 501 Slow Melt. I feel like, oh, this is such a pretty shade. It's like a more light milky pink. What's wrong with my light? And then next one, oh my god, I really want this though, like Warm Bear. I feel like this is gonna be a really pretty nude on me. I mean, more to the coral side, not like a nude, but I feel like that would be really perfect if I would to, you know, create a gradient with this one, the Wanted shade 504. And then the next one is Hush Copper 503. I don't think I would be getting this one because I feel like just upon, you know, looking at the picture, it's gonna be pretty similar to this one, the one that I just showed you, the cream paint. Yeah, and then Wanted is definitely the deepest of all the colors, and I don't know, I was just so like drawn into it. But the color that you see them, you know, when they swatch the individual just like color on its own, it's more if it's like on their full opacity, when it's like fully pigmented, like you really, you know, put it on like I did in the beginning of the video when you take pictures or whatever, it's pretty accurate. But if you just apply lightly like this, you know, you can control it to a lighter shade, and I feel like that just creates so much just like control within the color, and I just love that. And then the last shade, this one, I don't know, I don't feel like I can rock the shade. This feels like it's more to a like almost kind of pastel-y, you know what I mean? And I don't know if that's gonna pull off really well with my like color, and especially when I dye like different tones of hair color, I feel like it's gonna clash. So yeah, I feel like if not getting, you know, slow melt, I would probably want Warm Bear. Like I really want Warm Bear. It looks so pretty. If you do want to get this line, I do really recommend this color. This is a very like versatile kind of red, very unique formula, super lightweight, and there's like a tint, so it makes it more long lasting, like Moonshot. They need to win a prize for this.
But Bam Bam is not big.
How you know? Mine.
How you know?
Shoulder,
I'm not
shoulder,
big.
shoulder.
High shoulder.
All right, so I guess lastly, a little bit of a bonus content. I will be recommending some of the product that I personally have enjoyed out of the Moonshot products. And other than this one that I showed you before, I also really like this blush from Moonshot. This is the Moonshot Air Blush in 302 Breeze Fig. And it's just such a pretty, like, muted coral shade, and I never thought that I could pull off this kind of color. I thought either this would probably not show up that much, or like I was worried if it's gonna take too long for me to build the color. It's pretty great, and you cannot go wrong with this. Like, it does take some time to build up, but I think that makes it way more beginner friendly. And there is 2 other color, but I was like scared if it's not gonna show up on my skin tone. I feel like if you're like pale side, I definitely don't think you would have an issue trying out these line of blushes. But yeah, I definitely recommend this. I use this almost every day. And for the Moonshot cushion, I have tried 2. So one is the balm cushion, like the one that Blackpink was advertising. This one, it's okay. Like for an oily skin kind of gal, this one is definitely very glowy for me, but I still appreciated it. I definitely enjoyed it. It makes my skin look so like healthy and glowy. So you have dry skin or you don't want a matte base, like this one is definitely very beautiful on the skin, but I think I would prefer this one more cushion wise because I am an oily skin. I do like a more matte and more long wearing kind of foundation, and this one does it. And look at that packaging, it's so pretty. And I do know there is a newer cushion of this. It is the Micro Setting Fit Cushion EX. So this one is the old one, not EX, and I haven't tried that. I've seen some reviews on it and it's very mixed, so I don't know if I want to get it, but maybe in the future when I run out of like most of my foundation and I'm considering to buy new ones, maybe I'll try that. But for now, I don't feel like I need to. If you do want to get any of these Moonshot products, YESSTYLE do carry them, so you definitely can order it through YESSTYLE. And I do have a YESSTYLE code, which is Lady Ray, and I hope this works. Yeah, if you do end up using my code, please let me know if it works. There is a affiliate link of YESSTYLE I will be including in the description below, so if you choose to shop through my link, I will get a small commission, and as well as the code. No pressure, you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you do decide to use my code, it will really help out the channel, and thank you so much in advance. And the Moonshot sale on YESSTYLE is definitely still going on right now. I will try my best to post this video as soon as I possibly can. But this lip product, there's no discount, but there's other of the Moonshot stuff that have some pretty decent discounts, so if you want to grab them, I would definitely highly suggest you to get them now. And I guess that is all I have for you guys in this review. Please let me know what other stuff that you would like me to review, or you want to see maybe like a skincare kind of routine video, or any skincare products that you're interested. Let me know down in the comment section, okay? Don't be shy. And if you have already watched this video this far, make sure you give this video a like, and of course subscribe down below and hit the bell. Do not miss my content in the future if you would like to see more from me. And of course follow me on Instagram. You know, it's a chill time, it's a fun time there, and I guess I'll see you there too. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end, and I really hope that I see you in the next video. Bye!